Hey guys, Coach Dave here from Platform Sports. If you guys are like many families out there that are just going out of your minds, stuck at home during this quarantine, hopefully this video will be helpful for you and definitely for your kids to figure out a way to still be active, to not only maintain a healthy body, but definitely a healthy mind. Try to stay sane as long as this pandemic lasts. So hopefully this video will be helpful for you. We are going to start off with some dynamic stretching. So just go ahead and just swing your arms back and forth. I know that stretching is not the most exciting or the most fun thing in the world, but it's important to stretch out your muscles, stretch out your joints before you get started with any more exercises. So we call this dynamic stretching because it's not stationary, right? We're swinging our arms back and forth. We're going to be just doing different movements because right now your muscles, your joints need time to wake up first. So hopefully adding the word dynamic in front of stretching makes it sound a little bit more fun. All right? Now we're gonna go ahead and switch to our legs, okay? So we're just gonna hop side to side. All right, boys and girls, side to side. 1 foot to one. It doesn't have to be fast, just going one side to the other, 1 foot to the other. Anybody that goes to Platform Sports, you're familiar with this already because we do this all the time in basketball. We'll do it the same in soccer as well. This is moving your hips, stretching out your ankles, stretching out your legs. Just get warmed up. Now we're going to transition into a wrist stretch. So this is actually one of the favorites from all the kids. This is called spaghetti and meatballs. So start off, just interlock your fingers like so, and just wave them back and forth like spaghetti. This is basically a cooking lesson for all you kids out there. This is exactly how you make spaghetti. Okay, so we start off with spaghetti, then we're going to transition to meatballs. So keep your fingers interlocked and just swing them around. We're making big meatballs today. All right, after that, we're going to switch to mixing in the sauce. Really wave those hands around, be nice and fluid, fully stretching out your wrists. And next, this is everybody's favorite, we're going to add cheese on top. Cheese on top. Get all that cheese out. Sprinkle that cheese everywhere. Boys and girls, right now, if your mom or your dad is doing this with you, I want you guys to sprinkle the cheese on them. Get it all on them. Okay, maybe put some on your feet. Get all that cheese everywhere. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and squat down. This is a fun one for parents and kids alike. We're gonna squat down kind of like we're a frog, okay? So you're just gonna have your knees on the outside, hands in the middle. Use your elbows to push back against your legs, kind of push them out. That way you look just like a frog. And I'm gonna teach you guys a little jingle that I invented, okay? So we are all probably familiar with the song, I Like to Move It, right? So we sing, I like to ribbit, because frogs go ribbit and we look like frogs right now. So it goes like this, okay? I want you guys to sing along after the first time I do it. Ready? I like to ribbit. I like to ribbit. I like to ribbit. You like to ribbit. All right, just like that. We're gonna do it again, but then this time on the last one, I want you guys to shout it out and go for a jump, okay? All right, ready? I like to ribbit. I like to ribbit. I like to ribbit. You like to. All right, I'm gonna just guess that you guys all shouted that at the top of your lungs and your parents loved it and you guys jumped as high as you could. Perfect. All right, now that we're getting stretched out, we're gonna go ahead and transition to doing some exercises, okay? So the first one that we're gonna do is a little bit of cardio. I want you guys to put your feet together, hands by your side like this. We're gonna do some jumping jacks. Ready? You're gonna go out and then back in. Out, back in. All right, just like that with me. Let's see if we can do 20 without stopping. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, now we're gonna keep the cardio train rolling because we're gonna switch to some knee slaps, okay? So you're gonna hold out both hands like this and just kick up your knees and try to hit your hands with your knees. Keep those legs popping. Try to get them as high as you can. You actually never want to land flat-footed. You want to land more on the toes and the balls of your feet. Stay nice and loose. That way your feet don't cramp up and you don't hurt your ankles. There we go, just a couple more. Finish strong. All right, great job. You starting to feel it yet? Great, because now we're gonna switch to doing some squats. What I want you to do for squats is put your feet about shoulder width apart, okay? So that means they're gonna be nice and straight. And I want you to put both hands out in front of you. You're gonna squat down like you're sitting in a chair, and then fling your arms back when you stand up. Go down, and then fling your arms back when you stand up. Now what I like to do when I do this exercise is hold a couple of dumbbells in front of me. But if you guys don't have any dumbbells, you can use toilet paper rolls. Just like so. Now, if you guys don't have any toilet papers on you right now, try to come prepared next time. All right, so you're gonna squat down in your chair, just like this, and push right back up. Sit down in your chair, push right back up. Just squat down, push back up. Squat down, push back up. You should actually feel your upper legs flexing every time you push it back up. That's actually called your quadricep muscle, which is right above your knee. You're gonna squat down, push back up. Squat down, push back up. There we go, just a couple more. Down and up, down and up. Last one, we're gonna finish big, okay? Sit down and just hold it. Hold it just like that. Both toilet paper rolls are in front of me. Keeping both arms nice and straight. You should start to feel a little bit of burning sensation in your upper legs, even in your lower legs a little bit right about now. That's okay. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Try not to arch it too much forward. And go back up. Great job, guys. All right, so by now you guys might be a little bit tired from being on your feet so much. So now we're just gonna sit down. We're gonna take it easy, take a nice little break, breathe. And we're gonna do some sit-ups. So before we get started with our sit-ups, those of you that are at home and have a sibling, have a brother or sister that wants to do these with you, you guys can actually take turns, okay? So have your older sibling or even your younger sibling put their weight. They can either sit on your feet, they can stand on your feet, they can even just push them down. If you guys don't have a sibling at home, hopefully you have a guardian there with you, some type of parental figure that could actually do the same thing for you. They can just push them down using a little bit of their body weight to make it easier for you. All right, so on a sit-up, you're gonna go ahead and lean all the way down, and then hopefully your sibling is putting some weight there on your feet so that when you push all the way up, you don't feel your legs move too much, okay? So we're gonna go all the way down. I put my hands on my head and go all the way back up. There's a couple different ways that you can do this. If that's not too comfortable for you, you can even put your hands behind your head, all right, to try to help your head all the way up. Try to keep your legs straight and your feet as straight as you can, okay? Try not to push them out. All right, you're gonna go down and then either put your hands behind your head, or another way that you can do this is you can actually put your hands in an X, okay? Put your arms in a nice strong X. And then either just pull your shirt to help you up, or you can just keep them nice and strong, go all the way down and go all the way back up. Now, another way to do this, if you have your sibling there in front of you, is they can put up both hands like this, so that every time you go up, you're actually high-fiving them, okay? It gives you a little bit more motivation to get nice and high, and it keeps them involved as well, okay? So you're gonna go all the way down, push all the way back up, give them 2 high fives. Now, if you're practicing some social distancing right now, then those high fives can just be air fives, okay? You don't actually have to make contact. You're gonna go all the way down, all the way up, and then give those air fives all the way down, all the way back up. We're gonna try to do 5 more, okay? So go all the way down, all the way back up, all the way down, all the way back up. We're working those abdominal muscles, right? 2 more. And finish nice and strong. There we go. All right. So if you guys would like to either go again, if you're there by yourself, or if you'd like to switch because you have a partner there that would like a turn, go ahead and switch now. So you can go ahead and put your weight on their feet and then hold out your hands. We're going to do 10 more. Ready? Down and back up. Down and back up. Keep flexing those abs every time. Parents, hopefully you guys are doing this one too. Don't use your arms to push you back up. Last one. Great job, way to finish strong. Now right about now, you might be starting to get a little bit tired, maybe a little bit thirsty, a little bit dehydrated. Well, I'm not unfair. It's time for a little water break. So you always want to stay hydrated, kids. It's very important to make sure they are drinking plenty of water. Partially during this pandemic, as long as coronavirus exists, but also just in general, you guys always want to make sure that you're drinking plenty of water, okay? Now, in light of that great water break that we just experienced, you guys are feeling a little bit refreshed. Take a minute to catch your breath while I give you Coach Dave's health tip of the day. Today, my health tip is to make sure that you guys are taking plenty of vitamin C at home. I know that your parents all have plenty of vitamins for you. Yes, I take the gummies too, okay? They taste better, they're easier to eat. But you want to make sure that you're taking plenty of vitamin C. It helps your immune system, and it's going to help you fight off any viruses that are out there, especially the coronavirus right now. Now, I actually have to take at least 4 of them because I had to buy children's vitamins because the store was all out of adult vitamins. But still, it's vitamin C. All right, now that we have that nice refreshing water break and made sure that we take our vitamin C for the day, we're gonna switch to a couple more exercises before we finish with a nice fun activity. All right, so this one is called bicycles. So for bicycles, you're gonna lay back, just like we were doing for sit-ups, right? Lay all the way back. But for this one, you're actually gonna be bringing your legs up. So rather than bringing your torso up, rather than bringing your body up, you're gonna actually just rotate your legs back and forth, kind of like you're pedaling a bicycle, right? Now what I like to do to make it a little bit more challenging for myself is I start to lean my body either way that I'm going. Just rotate your body both ways. If it's too hard for you to do both, then just do your legs. That's okay too. We're actually getting a nice core workout again. Make sure that you keep your legs nice and fluid. You don't want to lock them up. And I like to keep my toes pointed while I go. All right, just a little bit more. You can even speed them up at the end. Right at the end, make it a little bit more fun for yourself. And we're done. Good job. All right, so for our last exercise, before our fun activity that we have planned, we're gonna switch to some mountain climbers, okay? So what I want you guys to do is get up in the push-up position, so your hands straight out in front of you, keep your arms nice and straight, like you're gonna do a push-up, with your feet firmly behind you, keep your legs nice and straight, but instead of doing push-ups, we're gonna do some mountain climbers, okay? So what that means is it's kind of like a reverse bicycle, right? So you're actually gonna push your legs up towards your chest. Just keep your legs nice and fluid. Keep your toes pointed whenever they come up. You're just gonna keep rotating your legs up, keeping them nice and straight, getting your knees up as high as you can towards your face, but without kicking yourself in the chin. Now you wanna make sure that you're keeping your back nice and straight the whole time. Don't lean your bottom up in the air. It's just awkward. Couple more, finish strong. Good job, you did it. All right, kids and parents, if you guys are doing all these exercises too, you guys have done wonderful. So to close out, we're actually gonna do a nice fun activity. All right, so this activity is called freeze dance. So the way that this game is played, now that we're all nice and loose, is we're gonna dance every time that the music is playing, but as soon as the music stops, you guys have to pause, okay? You guys have to freeze. And parents, I need you guys to help me out by calling the kids out if they don't freeze in time. And kids, I need you guys to call out your moms or your dads if they don't freeze in time, okay? So everybody to shake out those jitters. It's time to dance. All right, that's right, we're doing this. Ready, go. All right, great job, everybody. The goal is to do this every week, so hopefully I will see you guys in a week. Take care, be smart, be safe.